This is Five Nights at Freddy's, one of the most iconic and downright cursed games of 2014. You take a night shift job at Freddy's Fazbear's Pizza, and your only responsibility, watch the cameras. Oh, and make sure the animatronics don't murder you between 12 AM and 6 AM. To get all 10 trophies, I have to survive 7 nights and beat the absolute hellspawn known as 420 modes. So come join me for a bite. Wait, I mean journey. Come join me for the journey to get all of the trophies available. I'm scared. He's in the room with me. Dead. How do I beat that? Welcome to Fazbear's and our home for the next 7 evenings. Our goal in Five Nights at Freddy's is to supervise Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy from killing us. To do this, I simply have to close the doors before they get me. I can also shine the corridor lights to see if Bonnie or Chica are gearing up for a spooky scare. Closing the doors, shining the lights, and even checking the cameras will all use power. Once this power hits 0, Freddy will pop its big old head and stare at me with a countdown before he eats me for breakfast. Not ideal. All I have to do is reach 6 AM without getting stuffed into an animatronic and lose all my power. Night 1. This is as free as stealing a Snickers bar from your local newspaper store. Only the bunny and the chicken are active on this evening, so this should be as easy as just closing the door and then not being scared of a children's horror game from 11 years ago, right? Check light? How do I check light? Yeah, I've never played before. I know of the song on TikTok. That's my knowledge of this game. Fuck you! I shouldn't be scared. Okay, sure. Oh, that's so embarrassing because I think night 1 on the easiest difficulty is such a joke. I am so on edge, it's not even funny. I did it! Yay! Oh my god, I'm so good. Yay! I'm so fucking nervous. I immediately jump to the next evening and nothing really changes. Bonbon and Chicky are a bit more aggressive and start roaming a little bit earlier, and I'm still trying to learn when I should close the doors. You know, the only real mechanic of the entire game. What does that mean? You twat, I knew it. I knew as soon as I pulled it up, but it wouldn't let me close the door. Ah! So I go again and it all finally clicks. Okay, wait, is the play not just like check these cameras over and over again and then do a light every now and again? Woo! I did it! Night numero 3, Freddy decides enough is enough and it's his turn to come and have a bite. Freddy, unlike Bonbon and Chica, can be stun locked by simply watching him on the cameras. This was actually one of the easiest nights because now I know how to click one of the 4 buttons at the correct time. Cheers to me! Yay! Actually, none of that was true. I finished the night with 0 power left. Yikes. Do I win? Yeah, I did it! On the 4th day of Freddymas, my true love gave to me Foxy. He's the 4th animatronic introduced to us who resides in the Pirate's Cove. Foxy has 4 stages tied to him, so every second his AI is going to check whether I'm using the camera or not. If not, he has a chance to move to the next phase. Phase 1, he hides inside the curtains away from the camera. Sometimes you'll even hear him humming. Phase 2, he's going to be peeking out. Phase 3, he's getting his engines ready to leg it down the corridor to murder me and ruin my night. And Phase 4, he's already on his way. If I flip to the hallway camera, it will trigger his run, and if I'm quick enough, it will close the door on him, stopping the attack happening, which would then revert him back to phase 1 where he's hiding behind the curtains. However, I do have a trophy here to stop him from escaping on night 4, so that's going to be my goal for this evening. Okay, we're at 5 AM. Freddy's not getting to me, which is good. I just have to survive the next, like, what, 3 minutes? 2 minutes? Let's go! I got the Foxy thing too! I kept Foxy from escaping. And 4 nights at Freddy's. On night 5, we get a call from our girlfriend talking about the plans that we have set for the next day. Freddy's now at full force and he's adamant that we don't make it to those plans, whatever they were. So Freddy's AI works very similar to Foxy's, where if you're on the camera, it stun locks him. Unlike Foxy though, where you just need to be on the camera, with Freddy you need to be watching him like the little nonce he is. The goal here is to make sure he doesn't reach 4A or 4B. This is actually a later strat that I used to pass the 420 mode. I think I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Let's go! Oh my god, that was easy as heck. No laughing. Okay, I got no laughing. Kept Freddy from getting caught on cameras 4A to 4B during night 5. And 5 nights at Freddy. Survived the 5th night. The problem though, is Freddy has a 6th bloody night. He does. Spoiler alert, he has 6 nights. Even more spoilers, he has a 7th night. Our second to last night on shift, and you've pretty much seen and heard everything you need. All 4 of these Chuck E. Cheese wannabes are active, they're all ramped up, and I got this on my second try. Nothing really to know other than that. Let's move on. I did it! Let's go! Second try was crazy. 6th night done. Night 7 is when you get to play the real game. Scott Cawthon, the single developer for the entire game, originally came out and said this mode is physically impossible to beat. So night 7 is a custom mode that you unlock once you beat night 6. This is where you can change the AI sliders to make them easier or harder. But for this last trophy, the impossible mode, I will need to put all 4 of the animatronics on the highest level, which is 20, hence 420. Anyway, there are 2 working strats for this mode. The one that I used was to let Freddy get to the corridor next to me at 4A. This allows me to pull up the camera, put it back down again to check one of the side areas, and then pull it back up again to check on Freddy. There is only a 3-second window where if I don't check on Freddy, he's going to move into my room and that's a restart. My other strategy was for Mr. Foxy, and that was to ignore him and hope I RNG my way to a win where he doesn't run at me. As I said earlier in my video, his stun lock is just from being on the camera, and since I'm checking on Freddy the whole time, he shouldn't technically move. And then my final note on this game mode is that the power goes down stupid quick. So if I leave the light on for too long, if I set on the camera too long, I just simply won't have enough power to get the full 6-hour shift. So let's check on how that all went. He's in the room with me. Dead. Oh, I'm dead. Dead. Oh, I just hit 5 AM as well. Damn. Alright, 1 AM. Alright, 2 AM. How are we still at 3 AM? You have to be quick with your fingers and your vision. It's crazy. We got 10% at 5 AM. This is the run. Okay. Please. That's the best I've got, I think. I think that's the best I've got in me. Oh, please. Yes! Let's go! Let's go!